less than 2 weeks after, there was a $200 increase on the bag already. And I'm like, okay, bring it on. Not knowing they would actually keep going and would never stop. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be introducing you to my Chanel Classic Double Flap handbag in the size Jumbo. Before I get started with the video, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my subscribers. Thank you guys for staying with me. I do appreciate your support always. And if you are new to my channel, I make videos like this. I make videos about luxury handbags, lifestyle, fashion, and beauty in general. If this is the kind of content that rocks your boat, I'd advise you hit the subscribe button below to join the family. We do have fun around here. Without dragging this video for too long, I'd just like to get started already. So here is my beautiful bag. Like, don't you think it is such a beauty? Like, this is what the front looks like. I still have on here the covering that came with it. I'm going to be removing it in a little bit. And this is what the side looks like. Turning it over, this is what the back looks like, and this is what the other side looks like. The bottom is like so, it doesn't have any feet, and the top is like so. It has, the chain is actually longer than this. I tucked it in. I will be showing you everything about this bag in a bit. So just to give you a little bit of background before I begin to show you this bag, I got this bag as a gift in 2019 from my darling husband, and we got this bag when we were on vacation in Dubai, which actually gave us the opportunity to get our tax back when we're coming back into the United States. So if you have any luxury purchase you need to do and you have a trip planned, I'd advise you look at the country you are planning to travel to and see if they have the store that carries the piece you are planning to buy, because you are able to get the opportunity to get your tax back when you are coming back into the US, which saves you some money. So yeah, I have had this bag on my wish list for a long time, and for obvious reasons I was unable to pull myself together to buy it. But then when my husband gave me the open check to pick what I wanted in the Chanel store, I just went ahead for this bag, like straight up. At the end of this video, I will be showing you this bag on my body, wearing it in different ways. It is a functional bag. The only way you might not be able to carry it is as a crossbody bag. Not like you cannot carry it as a crossbody bag, but it doesn't, because of the size, it looks extremely bulky when you carry it as a crossbody bag. I really can't tell you the pros and cons of this bag because it's subjective. It depends on who you are. When I was picking this one, I was torn between this one and the medium size. The biggest reason why I went with this one is because the price difference was like too close, and in my mind I'm like, no, I would rather take the one that has more leather. So I started to calculate my price. I started to do my calculation by leather size, you know. So in a nutshell, I just went with this one, and I haven't regretted it a single bit, because when I wear this bag on me, it looks perfect. So if you're someone that is on the petite side, this bag might be too big for you, for real. So I will be showing you, like, you know, just giving you some mud shots just to see how the bag fits on me. I'm a 5'7", and currently I weigh 180 pounds. So just for you to see, you know, that's what my body size is. I'm a size large. I wear US large or sometimes medium if it's stretchy, just for you to have an idea of how it might look like on you. But if you are smaller than that, you might want to go into the store to try it on and make sure it fits before you go ahead and buy it. So yes, back to my story. I got this in Dubai. I was able to get my tax back, and when I got this, I got it for $6,200 US. Now it is $7,400 US. So one good thing about this, about this particular Chanel bag, not all Chanel bags, this particular classic one, it actually appreciates in value, you know, because it has experienced a lot of price increase in the course of time. So even if you decide to sell it back, before this video, I went onto Fashion File. I'm gonna put on the screen how much it is in the pre-loved market. Fashionphile is one of the pre-loved markets that I know about. This video is not sponsored in any way, but Fashionphile just happens to be one of the pre-loved markets that I know about, that I actually go to see the value of a bag pre-loved before I decide to buy the new one. So long story short, I went on Fashionphile and you can see what the prices look like, you know, pre-loved already, which is even more than how much I got this bag. And looking at this bag closely, it's actually in an excellent condition. So I filtered the result by excellent, so you can actually see what the category my bag falls into. I'm gonna go ahead and also filter it by good, just so you can see even being in a good condition, which I know this bag is actually in an excellent condition. If you look closely at my bag, I still have the film on the lock, and yeah, I mean, the film on the lock doesn't bother me, so I still have it there. And I actually store my bag with everything that it comes with so that I can use it to make sure that I care for it properly. So, I mean, just to give you a little bit of background for you to see what it is worth in the pre-loved market. So, like I mentioned earlier, this bag has appreciated a lot since I got it in value. So that's one of the reasons why it's a classic piece, and it's always be a classic piece. So I'd advise, if you can afford it, you know, don't hesitate to buy it. It's something that I love in my collection. I have worn it a lot. I will also be inserting pictures for you to see me wearing it. I have been wearing it since 2019, and this is how I've been styling it, you know, for different events, for different occasions. I think this bag is pretty functional. Like, you can dress it up and you can dress it down. The only downside for me is it's really bulky when you decide to wear it crossbody. I'm gonna be wearing it crossbody as well in my mod short section when I get there, but I'm just letting you know ahead of time that it might not look so good wearing crossbody because it's pretty bulky. And speaking of bulkiness, it is actually heavy as well. This bag, without anything in it, when I weighed it, it's about 5 pounds on its own. But again, that is subjective. To me, I carry a lot in my bag anyways, so I'm used to carrying heavy bags, provided it doesn't hurt my ham and provided it doesn't dig into my shoulder. When I put it on my shoulder, I'm good to go. So yeah, I got it in the caviar leather, and the caviar leather is the one that has the grainy texture to it. And the reason why I got it in this leather is because it actually saves me the hassle of, you know, protecting it from scratches and all that. So that was why I went ahead and I got in the caviar leather. Like, for any bag that I have, if I have the caviar leather option, I always go for the caviar leather one, because that way I don't have to be overprotective of it from scratches and all that good stuff. So if you're a lambskin lover person, I mean, lambskin is the smooth one. I'm going to insert it somewhere on the screen for you to see. So for lambskin, the leather is actually smooth. It's smooth and shiny, but the caviar leather is grainy and less shiny, just like this one right here. So yeah, so that's all the background gist I'd like to give you about this bag. So now let's jump right into the bag itself. So I mostly wear this way. I love wearing it this way. Like, don't you think it's cute? Just because there's something with me and top handle bags, right? I love carrying my bag this way. The only thing is, if I need to carry it this way, that means I have to fold the chain in. So right now I have the chain folded in, so that means I am restricted. I won't be able to open and get into it. But initially, when I pick up my bag to go out, I try to rock it this way until I begin to have to go inside to take something. So when I start going inside to pick something, that's when I release the chain and have it on my shoulder. So long story short, I love this bag. On my shoulder, on my hand, on my ham, it looks so beautiful. So now let's jump right into the bag itself. So this is what the bag looks like. It comes with this lock, so you have to turn it to lock it. So it has this turn lock effect right here, and this is what the chain looks like closely. So the chain looks like so. So this is what the back looks like. It has this little purse. This purse can fit a phone without a case, but I won't even do that because it's leather. It will begin to stretch out. So I usually just slip in like maybe a complimentary card, or, you know, maybe a card or a receipt or something can actually fit into that space. I usually don't stuff anything in that back purse. So going into the bag itself, when you turn the lock, you open it like so. It has this space right here, and it has this zip. So zipping it open, it has this space. Ooh, I actually still have I have the authenticity card in my bag. So I should take that out, right? That's not safe, don't you think? I should take it out. I'm actually gonna take it out and keep it in the house. So yeah, here you are not really able to fit anything except for maybe paper or like the card that I just picked out of it. So I'm gonna be zipping it back. So yeah, in here you have the so in here there's a space where I actually tuck in the chain, which is not so nice because I don't want to dent the leather or anything. So that's how I keep the chain shut. So now I'm taking the chain out, and yeah, so you see there's a space here. You can't really fit much into that space, like it's not so wide like that, although it's spacious, but it's not so wide, so you might not really be able to fit in anything much in that space. So this is why it's called double flap. So it has flap number 1, flap number 2. In the bag I have some stuffing, just papers, nothing much, and you know, I'm just gonna take them out. Ooh. So yeah, this is what the inside looks like. It is extremely roomy. Like, this bag takes a lot. That's another nice thing that I like about it. And it also has another space at the front which actually fits more things. So it has a lot in it. Like, it carries a lot. Like, this is the jumbo size, of course, so it should be able to carry more, right? So yeah, so this is what inside of the bag looks like. When I'm carrying this bag, I don't even bother myself closing this flap. I just go ahead and use this one to lock it, and that's how I carry the bag. So this is what it looks like. Again, this is a closer look at the chain, and this is a closer look at the bag and this at the back rather, and the side and under. And yeah, so this is what the bag looks like, and it is, to me, it is such a beauty. And to answer the question if I think it is worth it, I think yes, it is worth it. Don't hesitate to buy it if you are looking for it, if you are trying to buy it. It's a classic piece. It's a piece that is kind of necessary. I don't want to use the word necessary. It's a piece that, you know, makes sense in a woman's collection if you are someone that is into luxury handbag. I believe you're actually watching this big video because you're into luxury handbag anyways, so I think I should feel free to say what I think. So I mean, I just don't want to sound, you know, insensitive, because this is an expensive piece, so that's the reason why I'm trying to watch my words. However, like I mentioned earlier, this bag is worth it, and I think you should definitely invest in it if you are looking or thinking about it. So again, this is what it looks like. I love it so much, and I do not regret having it. I never thought about taking it back for a minute. I know some people buy it and they take it back, and some people buy and they think about taking it back, but I've never thought about taking it back, because like I mentioned earlier, the moment I bought this bag, the price increased. Like less than 2 weeks after, there was a $200 increase on the bag already, and I'm like, okay, bring it on, not knowing they would actually keep going and would never stop. So yeah, so this is the bag, and that's all about the bag. I think it's worth it, and I think you should go ahead and invest if you would like to. So next, I'd like to show you how I wear this bag. So this video is actually not sponsored in any way, but I will be putting the link to the new one and the pre-loved one in the description section below. So if you have additional questions, if you have anything you would like me to know about this bag, if you want us to just, you know, gist and chat about the bag in general, I am here for you. Like, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. I'm feeling so pumped and happy because it's such a lovely piece to have, and I am grateful that I have it. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. I will be back again soon with another one, and in the meantime, remain blessed. Peace.